and welcome to the latest installment of Little Big Authors. Unfortunately, Miss Tiffany couldn't make it today. She's not feeling so great, so let's make sure to send her some extra sunshine, some extra get well soon vibes, and just make sure we're sending her lots and lots of smiles too. My name is Miss Erin, and I will be your host for today. And I am so excited to introduce our amazing author today. She is so many things. She's awesome. She's amazing. She's doing so many fantastic things for young women out there. And she is a superhero. I hope that you will help me give a big, warm welcome to our little big author, Jasmine Jones. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. We're so excited you're here.
Hi, thank you for having me. I am super excited to be here.
And if I might say, you are definitely looking fantastic and looking the part of the most super awesome superhero ever.
Thank you.
Well, for our viewers out there today, you started an organization called Prim Life Inc., correct?
Yes.
Now, what exactly does Prim Life mean? What does that mean?
Well, I am glad you asked. It is a word that I actually made up from the word primp, which means to groom with elaborate care. So primp life means to make your life as beautiful as possible. So like the idea, if you're primping like just your hair, or, putting on makeup or lip gloss or chapstick or whatever it is, you're, trying to make yourself beautiful or more relaxed or more enhanced, whatever it is. But with primp life, we're doing that with our lives, making our lives as beautiful as possible, as positive as possible, and really living our best life, as they say.
I love that so much. And it's such an important message to everybody out there. Now, with all this amazing work that you're doing, what inspired you to start Primp Life?
Oh, wow. So the thing that inspired me to start Primp Life really was the need for the just, high self-esteem in young girls. I've been struggling with self-esteem for, a long time. And it's like an everlasting journey to, continuously be confident in yourself and your abilities. And I just noticed that, that lack of self-esteem, not only in myself growing up, but also in my peers around me. And then when I got older and doing workshops, noticed that in some of the girls. And I just, I didn't like that. I was like, I was like, there's got to be a way for us to feel better about ourselves and know our worth and know how special we are, how amazing we are, and know, our talents and our gifts. And that's what inspired me to start Primp Life, and also just to give positive representation out there. Because, with young women in comics, we're just now kind of seeing women kind of enter the comic book world in more of a major way with storylines and things like that. So also adding to that representation as well.
That is amazing. And you're absolutely right. I mean, that's so important for young women to know how their worth, and self-confidence is such an important thing, and especially, I mean, at all ages. So I think that that's so cool, the work that you're doing. And like you said too, seeing women as superheroes, how cool. That is the coolest thing, and in such a positive and enlightening way. So that is really awesome. Now, I understand too that you wrote a comic book. Am I right? Am I on the right track?
Yes, I think you're right. Woo.
I love it. Now, wait, what made you decide to write a comic book versus like a graphic novel?
Yeah, so the reason I wrote a comic book is because, again, stemming from like the lack of representation, when I had this idea, when it was just the idea lots of years ago, I had noticed that, girls were kind of missing in comics, and we didn't have, relevant storylines, but also just kind of to flip the narrative on like the princess storyline, to give us some empowerment, because you can be beautiful and powerful at the same time. And so I wanted to really hone in on that with the comic, but also I love visuals. I love pictures. I'm a visual thinker. So comic books, I feel like they really kind of hone in on the visuals. You really get to, you kind of feel the story because you're watching it through the pictures. I mean, there are words because people are speaking, but I think the visuals are like the most important. I want the girls to see the enlightenment and see the empowerment, as much as they hear it or reading it as well. So
being able to make that connection on a visual level. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I have to ask because I'm super duper curious. What is Prim Girl's superpower? What does she do?
I'm glad you asked. So Primp Girl has the power of, we call it Primp tuition, which is really just intuition. So she has the there's a little hard little spin on it, but she has the ability to just have good discernment, which means, having good judgment of character and kind of knowing things a little bit before they happen or like as they're happening, and really being able to dig into herself like deep down and know, what's good for her and what's bad for her and also for others, so she can help them as well. And then she also has Primp vision. So all this green sparkle that you see, she can see the truth like beyond with her eyes. In the comic books, her eyes glow green when something's about to happen. And that means she's seeing, the truth or seeing what's happening right then and there, even if it's in another universe. And her wings, which I don't have the wings today because they're a little big, y'all. They're a little 6 feet tall, so wouldn't exactly fit. But her wings give her direction. So anywhere she wants to go, her wings guide her. She don't need a map. She don't need OnStar, no navigation systems. Her wings pretty much guide her. As long as she's envisioning where she wants to go, her wings will take her there. And that's her superpowers.
I would like some of that, please, because that is amazing. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Oh my God, please. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Now, I'm hoping that we'll be able to see in a minute, but I'm going to ask ahead of time. What is the inspiration behind Primp Girl's look?
Oh, yes. So I'm glad you asked that too. So Primp Girl, as y'all can see, she has locks, very long locks with the gold beads in them. And that is inspired by just all the beautiful people I know with locks. And it's more popular now than when this idea originally created. Locks weren't as popular then. But I just love how unique they are and how you can style them every which way. And Primp Girl is very versatile. So I was like, her hair needs to be versatile too. So I was like, what better way to do that than with locks? Because you can style locks to kind of look like anything. I could put this in a ponytail. I can have it long, hanging down my back, and I can even put, decorations in them. See my little beads. So that's what inspired the hair. And then with the pink and green suit, pretty much my favorite colors. That's what that is. But also pink represents cheerfulness and positivity, and green represents growth and abundance. And that's what Primp Life is all about. We're trying to make our life beautiful. And I think those colors show that very well. So that is pretty much the motivation behind this.
That is so cool, and what a great way to put aspects of yourself into the character. I think that that's so amazing and so inspirational for all of the young readers who will be checking this out. So that's really cool. Now, I've asked a lot of questions about Primp Girl and what inspired her, what she looks like, what her superpower is. Now, I have to ask, and I'm really hoping you say yes, but would you be willing to maybe read your comic book to us today?
Let me think. Of course! I
love you. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. So I am going to go ahead and have you take it away and share this with all of our amazing viewers right now. Without further ado, I'm so excited. Miss Jasmine Jones, take it away.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. So this is The Adventures of Primp Girl and Friends, and this comic is called Little Miss Primp Life Uplift, the Beauty Queen edition. And so with comics, they go in a series, and so this one is actually the sixth book in the Beauty Queen series. So just for a little background, our characters, Paige is entering her first pageant, and she's nervous because she's never done it before. But Primp Girl, along with some special friends, are going to help encourage her and give her some light, if you will. And that is what this comic is about. And we actually wrote this in tribute to Chesley Chris. If y'all don't remember, she was Miss USA 2019. Actually got a chance to meet her in person, and her personality, her beautiful personality, it actually just made such an impression on me that I wanted to honor her. So may she rest in peace. But also, this is our tribute to her as well. So without further ado, all right. This is just the copyright information, y'all. Okay, and each time you open a Primp Life comic book, you get to see the author and the beautiful illustrators behind this. The author is myself, and these are our wonderful illustrators, which you can find them on Instagram. This is Michaela Moore, and that is Kiana Williams. So thank y'all for making these images come to life. All right, and meet the characters. So as I said, we have some very special characters in this book. Two of them being the main characters, Primp Girl and Paige, which I'm dressed like her right now. And this is Paige at her first beauty queen pageant. And I'll read this. It says, Primp Girl is the 14-year-old superheroine with long locks, majestic wings, and strong intuition. We talked about that. She is on a mission to save the young girls of the world from low esteem and heartbreak to ensure self-love. Paige is Primp Girl's little sister on Earth. She's smart, vibrant, and always in a new adventure. They can always count on one another to lift each other's crowns. And that's exactly what she's doing, is crowning Paige. All right, and more characters. So these are some of the beauty queens that we highlighted in this book. But the highlight for this one is Chesley Chris. And it says, Chesley Chris was an American television presenter and beauty pageant title holder who was crowned Miss USA 2019. She represented the United States at the Miss Universe 2019 competition and finished in the top 10. She passed away on January 30th, 2022. She's forever in our hearts for the light she shined on us during her time here. All right, and that is who this part of the series is in honor of. So without further ado, Little Miss Primp Life, I am uplifting. Yes. Affirmations are a big thing with us, so you'll see a lot of them in this book. All right, y'all, so this is a comic, so I'm going to get into character with each character that's speaking. So Chesley Chris starts us off, and she says, Hi, I'm Chesley, Miss USA 2019. I'm here to teach your final beauty queen lesson. And then Paige says, Oh my gosh, I know you. You represented North Carolina and made your dreams come true. And then Chesley says, That's right, I sure did. I'm going to show you all how to do the same. It's time to uplift. And then Primp Girl says, which I'm dressed like, Take it away, Miss USA. And this is her. All right. And as we move on to the next page, so Chesley says, It's your big day and your time to shine. But as a beauty queen, you have one more important job to do. Paige says, What's that? And Chesley says, To uplift your sister queens and motivate each other to do your very best. And then Paige says, I think we all can do that. All we need is an affirmation. And then Paige says, you use affirmations too? And Chadley says, all the extraordinary beauty queens do. But I want to hear one that comes from you. So, Prim Girl, show us what to do. An affirmation is a positive expression repeated multiple times. So let's all join in with my big sister and inspire each other one line at a time. So, and y'all can join in if you want. It's a call and response. But what if life gets you down? I got a primp life. What if life turns you around? I got a primp life. What if you're just too young? Not in this life. What if they say you're not good enough? Not in this life. Why? Because I'm going to show my light. Love what God created, me and you. Believe in what God stated. I can achieve it too. Encourage each other. I believe in you. Encourage yourself. I believe in me. Tell them why. Because my light shines bright. And how is that? Because that's how I primp life. And this is everybody saying it. All right. And so after they said the affirmation, Chesley says, that was amazing. I know you all are ready to go. You see how all the sister queens came together to motivate you for the show? Sister Queens for life. We primp life. That's Paige and all her sister queens. Thank you, Chesley, for the most important lesson of all. We can't win without uplifting our sisters before it all. Then Chesley says, it was my honor. I competed for Miss North Carolina USA 3 times before finally winning and competing in nationals to become Miss USA. The importance of uplifting yourself is the biggest lesson of the day. Then Paige says, thank you, Miss USA 2019, for helping us prepare. We're going to make you proud. And then she says, I'm already proud of you. All in that beautiful affirmation too. You really got this beauty queen thing together. And I'm just here to say congratulations. So much uplifting. This is how we have to uplift each other in real life too. And this is my favorite page of the comic book. So go print life and show them how it's done. Sister Queens for life in the name of beauty, kindness, smarts, and fun. You all are the future and you all are queens. Beauty queens change the world, especially when we do the primp life things. Sister queens, we primp life. This one's for all the girls that inspire. That's how we primp life. The beauty queen edition. And stay tuned for part 7. All right. And this is a little bit about our organization. Right here, we always include this at the comment in case you want to join one of our workshops or get in touch with us. These are some of the girls. And we always highlight one of our spokesgirls in the comic book. And this one is Rain Selah. She is a very, very talented spokesgirl. And we put her in this book because she is also a beauty queen herself. And not only that, she's beautiful on the inside as well. Always lending a helping hand. Always just being so elegant, kind, and vibrant to everywhere she's around. So, hi, Rain. All right, and coming soon, Little Miss Primp Life, the activity book. So that's where you have activities where you can practice being a beauty queen at home, right? Because we all have a crown. And that's how we primp life.
Yes! Oh my goodness! That was amazing. And I mean, those affirmations, how important, and just something that we all need to hear. I know my day just got brighter and better. So thank you so much for sharing that with us today. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was thank you so much, Jasmine. That was amazing.
You're
Um,
welcome.
I know that a lot of people are going to be wondering so you read us this amazing comic, but where can we find them?
Yes. So the best place to find the comics is in person at our workshops. We meet in person every other month at a different theme workshop where we make the comic book come to life. And that's when we have all our comic books on display. And you can come out and see them and see which one you want. And that's the best way to get them. But you can also go to primlife.org, fill out the contact form, get in touch with me, and then send them your way.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is there where well so where is your next workshop, and so that's where we can find out more information about your workshop and people can sign up, right?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure too. And are you on social media? Can we find you on social media too?
Yes, of course. So we are on social media everywhere at Print Life, especially on Instagram and Facebook. If you go to facebook.com, you can type at the Print Life Plan, or Print Life will show up either way. And Instagram at Print Life. And our next workshop is going to be our last one of the year, our Christmas workshop. Y'all, Prim Girl loves Christmas. I love Christmas. We all love Christmas. It's going to be a time to remember. So December 17th at 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. If you could come out, we'll be at Hard Press Studio, 1325 South Eugene Street in Greensboro. But it's also on our website, all the information. And it's free to register and come. So please come and rejoice with us.
Awesome. Oh my goodness. So once again, supporting all things Primp Life and contacting you, primplife.org, best place to start.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, I seriously cannot thank you enough for sharing not just that amazing comic book, but just all of the amazing work that you are doing with Primp Life and really creating a space to empower girls. This is just so cool. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. This was so fun. I love doing stuff like this.
I mean, we have to stay tuned, so we might just have to have you back to see what happens next.
Yes, yes. Because I got to see a page one of the pageant.
Right? Oh my gosh, you're leaving us hanging here. Oh my goodness. Well, once again, thank you so much, Jasmine. We are so fortunate to have had you and just keep doing all the amazing work that you're doing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us for this edition of Little Big Author. We were so glad that you tuned in. And once again, if we can send big smiles and sunshine and all the get well soon vibes to our friend Miss Tiffany, that would be super extra awesome and extra special. Now, if you're looking for more information about some of the amazing things that are happening at Charlotte Mecklenburg Library, make sure to check out our calendar at cmlibrary.org/calendar. There are so many cool things happening at all of our branches, so make sure to check those out and see what's going on. Once again, thank you so much for joining us here today at Little Big Authors. Make sure to stay tuned too to see maybe who our next Little Big Author would be. Thank you so much, everybody, and wishing you a most wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you again soon.